Even more alarming is the involvement of some senior members of the House and members in leadership, individuals who ought to embody the principles of leadership and discipline. Their participation in this deplorable spectacle raises serious questions about their fitness to lead and their commitment to upholding the values of Parliament. If members cannot engage in robust debate without resorting to physical aggression, then they are unfit to discharge the mandate bestowed upon them by the people of Ghana. Parliamentary privilege does not and will never extend to lawlessness. The rules of Parliament exist to guide conduct, and members are duty-bound to uphold them. Ghanaian citizens deserve a Parliament that exemplifies discipline, intelligence, and the pursuit of national progress, not one that degenerates into a battleground at the slightest disagreement. The international community is watching us. Our Speaker has received numerous calls from concerned citizens, both in Ghana and outside Ghana, from civil society organizations, from academia, and parliamentary counterparts across the world, all lamenting the disgraceful conduct of members of this House. Today, I welcome my colleague from the Parliament of Morocco. A number of them are here leading delegations to a prosperity dialogue. And they all saw what happened. What should have been a solemn exercise in parliamentary scrutiny degenerated into an appalling display of chaos and lawlessness, bringing this House into disrepute before the entire world. What transpired was not just a gross affront to the dignity of Parliament, but also a blatant contempt of the House. This further aggravates the already existing low level of trust of Parliament and parliamentarians. I have the unfortunate burden of responding to the disgraceful and deeply regrettable events that unfolded during the Appointments Committee. Such behavior is utterly unacceptable and a direct affront to the dignity of this House. The actions of those involved have sullied the image of Parliament and also betrayed the trust of the Ghanaian people, whose expectations of leadership, decorum, and responsible conduct have been callously disregarded. The Parliament of Ghana is expected to stand as the foremost institution of democracy, entrusted with the solemn duty of upholding the principles of good governance, integrity, and selfless public service. Yet, the events that transpired during the Appointments Committee hearing yesterday have gravely undermined these ideals. Let there be no doubt, Parliament's credibility has been seriously undermined, and urgent punitive action has to be taken, since this was done contemptus parliamenti in facio parlamenti. Consequently, the following members are suspended from the sittings of Parliament for 2 weeks from today. You want me to repeat it? You want the Latin part? Their actions the honorable member is so keen in listening to the Latin phrase. I'm not sure he's studying law, but it's not even known to Dr. Amwa. What I said is this: let there be no doubt Parliament's credibility has been seriously undermined, and urgent punitive action has to be taken, since this was done contemptus parliamenti in facio parlamenti. Consequently, the following members are suspended from the sittings of Parliament for 2 weeks from today. They are 1 and 2, the 2 chief whips, in the persons of Mr. Roxon Nelson Eche, Kwame Dafiamako, and Mr. Frank Ano Dompre. 3, Mr. Alasan Suleimana Tampuli. And 4, Mr. Jerry Ahmed Shaib. Leaders from the various caucuses should take the consequential actions to continue with their leadership. But the Marshal is hereby directed to ensure the full enforcement of this suspension in accordance with the rules of the House. As Speaker, I reaffirm my commitment to restoring the dignity of this House. The people of Ghana deserve a parliament that exemplifies leadership, integrity, and discipline. Members must reflect deeply on their conduct and be reminded that they hold their seats in trust for the people. The events of 30th January 2025 and this morning must not be repeated.